Scientists estimate over 1 billion animals were killed by infernos still raging around Australia. And organizations across the country are working together to save animals threatened by new bushfires.
These fires that we're experiencing at the moment are unprecedented, the most fierce, ferocious and widespread fires that we've seen in our history.
Some medical facilities began rescuing some of the country's most iconic animals before things became so dire.
Taronga Wildlife Hospital received a call from Science for Wildlife, and they needed emergency housing for 12 koalas that were in the line of fire in the Blue Mountains.
This hospital in Sydney was able to set up emergency housing for the koalas, including a mom and her young Joey, in less than a day. That was in October.
We're in a position where we can provide temporary housing for these wild koalas until it's safe for them to go back out into the wild.
But it's not as easy as it sounds. Blue Mountain koalas are the most genetically diverse group of koala.
What we really need to do is get a really good understanding of the science behind koala recovery and translocation of koalas and moving them from one place to another.
And not just koalas. Clouds of smoke are disorienting birds, quickly moving fires are trapping kangaroos not fast enough to outrun them, and ash falling into rivers and oceans are even impacting those ecosystems.
We've brought in different amphibian species, platypus from river systems that are drying up as well. Some fish that we've done emergency interventions on, these critically endangered fish, to look after them until there's water back in those systems.
Even though their immediate focus is emergency response, hospital staff are already coming up with plans to repopulate the most devastated areas once the fires are out. In Sydney, Therese Garnier.